Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Abdullah.lali and welcome to my YouTube channel, The A Square. We are here to find out how to solve cube root for our paper 1 maths without using calculator, and what are the tricks and tips that I can share with you guys, that how can we use them without wasting our paper time. First, you need to identify what is the sign of a cube root. A cube root is basically a sign where 3 is mentioned right outside the division sign, and this means that it looks like a division sign, but 3, where 3 is mentioned outside, means you have a cube root to calculate, and a cube root means you have to make a pair of 3. Second most important thing is you need to memorize cube numbers from 1 till 10. I'm writing these cube numbers from 1 till 10, and you need to memorize them. Some of you may have come across some of these cube numbers, but if you don't have any idea what these cube numbers are, you need to memorize them, so that will help them to calculate your cube root numbers easily. First of all, I'm writing some of the numbers over here. You need to just focus on them. I'm writing from 1 till 10. 1 cube means a number which is multiplied by itself 3 times. 1 cube is still 1. Then 2 cube we have 8. Then 3 cube we have 27. 4 cube we have 64. 5 cube we have 125. 6 cube we have 216. Those who haven't learned them, you need to memorize them, which will help you for your solutions. 7 cube is 343. 8 cube is 512. 9 cube is 729, and 10 cube is 1000. Now, I have written the third point. You have to use an LCM method. What is an LCM method basically? If I use an example to calculate cube root of, let's say, 216, we can recall that 216 is a cube number of 6, or we can write as cube root 6 power 3, where 3 and cube root are cancelled. Final answer is 6. If you don't want to use this format, you can use another format which can be easier for you to identify a cube number. 216, you need to take an LCM, where 208 times, 254 times, then 227 times, then 39 times, 33 times, and then 31 times. After an LCM, you need to make pairs of each same numbers. For example, we have a number 2 which is written 3 times, and a number 3 which is written 3 times. Now we can identify easily that we have a 2 as a pair of number and 3 as a pair of number. Simple, I am multiplying 2 by 3. Final answer is 6. Either use this method or an LCM method. Now, moving on to another example. For example, you need to calculate cube root of 1000. If you have learned this table, we can easily identify that 10 cube is 1000. Then I'm writing 1000 as 10 cube. Cube root as it is. Cube root and cube cancels out. 10 is your answer. Or use an LCM. I'm taking LCM now. LCM of 1000 to 500 times, to 250 times, to 125 times, 525 times, 5 times, and 5 1 time. Now, I have two same numbers, a pair of 2 and a pair of 5. Final answer I'm getting is 2 multiplied by 5 is 10. I believe it's an easiest method to calculate a cube root. What if I need to calculate a cube root of another number which is basically not a cube number? Let's say cube root of I guess 1500. Now I have to take an LCM of 1500 so that I can identify how many factors I'm getting it. 2 750 times, 2 3 75 times, then 3 125 times, 5 25 times, then 5 times, then 5 one time. Now here you can easily see that I do not have a pair of 2, means we do not have 3 2 numbers, or a pair of 3, but we have only a pair of 5. If we are getting a pair of 5 only, this means I have to write 5 right outside the cube root, and those who do not have any pairs, I have to multiply them and have to mention it right underneath the cube root sign, which is 3 by 2, 6, 6 by 2 is 12, and your final answer will be. Now, we are looking over here is how to calculate cube root without using calculator, but with a different trick and a different tip to be given for all those students who are attempting questions without using calculator. If a question says you have to find out a cube root of, for example, 54,000 something, 66,000 something, 99,000 something, how can we calculate those cube root without using calculator? We just listed down numbers and their cube numbers from 1 till 10 at the start of this video. Now we are moving towards the third column, that is the last digit. Last digit says we have to identify the cube numbers and the last digit of those cube numbers. For example, 1 cube was 1 and the last digit is 1, already mentioned over there. 2 cube is 8, the last digit is 8. 3 cube is 27, its last digit is 7. 64 has a last digit 4. 125 has a last digit 5. 216 has 6. 343 has 3, and so on and so forth. I have written all those last digits from 1 till 10 cubes. Now from this data, what can we conclude is the digits 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 and 10, those cube numbers have the same last digit number. You can see this from the table as well. 1 cube is 1, the last digit is 1, means 1 and 1 are same. Then 4 and 4 are same, 5 and 5 are same, 6 and 6 are same, 9 and 9 are same, and 0, 10 and 0. 10 has a last digit 0, and 0 it has also the same last digit number. Apart from that, number 2 and 8 flips their digits. 2 has a last digit 8 and 8 has a last digit 2. They are flipping together, and same as 3 and 7. 3 has a last digit 7 and 7 has a last digit 3. When after that you have concluded these findings, I am calculating a cube root any number you want. First we are trying to calculate the cube root of 54,872. 872 has last digit 2. 2 and 8 flip together, so the last digit of 2 has 8 in it. I have written 8 in my answer with a yellow color. After that, the process goes on when you cancel out the last 3 digits of this number. 54,872 has a last 3 digit 872. I'm cancelling out 872. Then whatever remains is 54. Now 54 covers 3 cube 27. 54 comes right after 27 but before 64. Here I can easily identify this, where 64 is larger than 54, but 54 is covering till 27. Hence, 27 is the cube of 3. So the number 3 is the number which I have to fill in my answer with. Then the final answer is 38. You can easily identify or check it as well by using a calculator, that 38 multiplied by 38 multiplied by 38 is 54,872. Now, moving on with another example. Another example is you have to calculate the cube root of 970,299, where the last digit is 8. If a last digit is 9, the last digit, if the last digit is 9, the final answer will also be having a last digit 9 in it. Then I'm cancelling out the last digits. Last 3 digits are 299. I've cancelled out with a red pen. Whatever number remains is 970. Now 970 covers till 729, because 970 is smaller than 1000, and 729 is a cube number of 9. So I've written 9 with my answer before a number 9 as well. So the final answer is 99. You can calculate, you can identify whether this answer is correct or not by using your calculator and multiplying 99 by 99 by 99. You'll get the answer 970,299. I hope this is one of the easiest way to calculate the cube root of any number, that will help you to play with your friends using this trick, or a magic. You can use it as a magic trick as well, which will help you in your exams as well. I hope you enjoy it. Kindly like my page, the A Square, and as well as my YouTube channel, the A Square as well. We'll come up with a new video next time. See you then.